Now, losing your sight is often associated with getting older. But what is it like for a young person coming to terms with losing theirs? Around 1,200 under-25s are thought to be blind or partially sighted in Northern Ireland, and the Royal National Institute for the Blind says they face some unique challenges, particularly concerning education, socialising and finding work. Our reporter Maria McCann has been finding out more.
Some days you have really good days where you feel like you can take on the world and anything that throws at you. And some days you just get so frustrated and all you want is just to be able to see.
That's Rachel. She and her twin sister Orla are 20 years old. They were born with a sight impairment, which means they can't see clearly. And there is a chance it could get worse over time. So what is it like being a young person and coming to terms with sight loss?
It's frustrating, and it's not, you are like navigating a world that isn't really made for you in a way, and you're sort of trying to find how to work yourself into the greater scheme of things. I think there is a very set stereotype for people living with sight loss, and you always sort of associate it with the dog or with a cane, and when you come along and you don't have that, some people can get a little bit confrontational about it, and they think that you're faking. Orla and I were fiercely independent, and we will fight tooth and nail to not take help.
Yeah.
But learning to realise when you need it is hard when you're young and you want to be independent and you're trying to fit in and you don't want to be seen as different.
Yeah, especially in school.
Like, kids can be cruel. We can't control the movement of our eyes, and you can tell it's very obvious in some photographs that one eye's looking one eye's just a way off in the middle distance and one's looking straight ahead, and you are quite conscious about it. You do sort of.
It's kind of in the back of your mind.
It's always you try and not think about it, but it's always there.
The girls have become close friends with two other sets of twins who share similar experiences. They call themselves the Blind Squad.
We probably joke around a bit more with it because we all know what it's like, and we can make jokes about it, and we're all okay with it as well.
Sort of vent your frustrations a wee bit.
And can help each other out if any of us are having problems.
You get your days, you have your bad days, and you're like, oh my god, I hate asking people for lifts, and I wish people would just let me drive and all this here. But that was the hardest thing for me to try and accept, because my family's big into driving and stuff like that there, and you're always out and about in the lorries and stuff.
That's Shannon. She's a woman who doesn't let her sight loss stop her.
I always played it off that I never had a visual impairment. Like, I would never wear glasses, and for me, I always dye my hair, or you're wearing fake tan to sort of cover it up more. I'm a fabricator and welder. It's the same as any job. You're going to walk in, you're going to start from the bottom, and you have to learn how to do the job. There's no point then being if you can't see, there's no point you being here. 4 years later, I was still working there.
But navigating the working world isn't always as straightforward. Twins Chloe and Judith tell us of their experience.
A lot of employers see the phrase visually impaired or something like that, and they just automatically think can't see anything, completely blind, and it's sort of, we don't really get the chance to tell employers that we can see stuff. We don't get a chance to prove ourselves.
Every visual impairment is different and every person is different, so it can affect people in different ways. Like, we're quite confident about it. Like, we sort of feel that we can do anything that normal sighted people can do, and it's just sort of getting employers to understand that we are capable.
Maria McCann reporting.